Let's put the hydrogen in the water, okay? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to do it. Come on. We dropped it. It fell on the table. It is impure. There we go. Behold. So the plan is for today, just as every day, is to win the levels. We'll see about that. Alright, here we go. Focus. It is time for me to focus and win. I was telling a friend of mine that I think I could have beat the level if I wasn't talking. But I'm not going to do that to you. I'm just going to beat the damn level while talking. Really show myself up, you know? So. But, you know, appreciate those of you who show up every day to watch this grindy snooze fest. I wouldn't call it that, but you know, some people would. So, but you know, today's a bit more of a dreary day. I get this weird feeling, you know, when like the barometer pressure changes, man, I get like weird feelings. Like right now my ears are just, I don't know. It's not like they're there's something going on, okay? Don't know what. I don't know why I tried to jump over that one, but so, you know, if my gameplay's off, it's because of that. It's not me. It's my ears. It's the weather. I can't do anything about it. Nah, I'm just complaining. I don't know if you could know. I don't know if you notice with the voice. It's kind of hard to like tell between that and like my normal voice. So, but today I want to drink the hydrogen water right on time, which is soonish, I'm guessing. So maybe next death. But you know, I'm really just milking this for content. I could have hundreds of, you know, episodes on this level. You know, oh. Nope, still bit in there, sorry. Sorry, false alarm, put the alarm down. So, but, today, I think that the subject of this video should be something, you know, maybe regression, because it feels like every time I play this I regress, I get worse at the game. You know, I feel like I never died walking in on this one, and now I feel like I die there all the time. But, you know, we can't give up. Sometimes giving up is for the best, and people also need to recognize that. But it's more or less like, you know, you need to give up like skiing because you broke your knee a few times. You know, that maybe don't ski anymore. Ooh, I'm bad at the game. Maybe give up at jump off the bridge because you're bad. But what they don't realize is that I only have 2 more events to do. So, like, in reality, they should give up. I saw that coming. I saw that coming, and I didn't think I had enough anything. I didn't have enough juice to get out of that one, unfortunately. The macro strats, they didn't work yesterday, so we don't have the macro up today, unfortunately. But we do know that the level after the lava pit is one with a bowl of water, and I think all we have to do for that, hopefully, is win. I do think that one will be easier. Dude, there's just I just do like advanced trigonometry to jump on that one man while facing forward. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Is it sad or is it funny? Is it funny to watch me die in a video game? Not in real life. You know, I was thinking about this today. If I could donate my skeleton to like a college or something, I think I would. I think that's cool that some kids are gonna mess with my skeleton bones, and I can haunt them if they like take one home. I think that would be funny. I would leave like a note. If I were to do this, I would want a note attached to me that's like inside of a finger bone. And if they pull off the finger bone, they'll like get a note to like a treasure map. And on that treasure map, oh my god, I'm so bad at the game. And that was a good pattern too. Ooh. I'm dead. But yeah. Yeah. You know, I feel like if I don't do it today, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stitch together a couple episodes if I don't like finish it today, and make like one episode where I might just switch shirts halfway through or something, but you know, that'll be it. And I'll like say bye, but then the video will be like 30 more minutes or 40 more minutes or whatever. So that'd be cool. But yeah, anyways, haunting is cool. But being like a cool ghost about it, like, you know, I help the nerds out. Actually, the nerds are the cool kids now. Does anybody know about this? Has anybody read about this? Comment down below if you know about this. Oh, hey, wait a second. We got something to do. I'm just gonna chill with Rippy. 1 second. Let me prepare myself mentally and physically. Yeah, okay, we're ready. That one wasn't as bad. It wasn't as rough. To wet my whistle with. Yeah, I really like the term "wetting my whistle." I feel like it's a pretty baller term, because it kind of makes it seem like all you do is whistle. You know, it doesn't really matter about the rest of your body. You're just like, I need my whistle to work. So you wet it. Why'd I jump? Probably because it's, you know, sometimes it's like, it's easier for me to preemptively jump over something than to actually do it. Than to do it for real. But anyway, I'll stitch together a couple videos. If this doesn't, you know, if you don't see this one on the day that I'm actually recording it, that means I didn't win. And you can feel free to skip ahead to where, hopefully, I beat the damn thing. Instead, if not, enjoy me maybe winning in this video today. Dude, the floor breaking while there's still lava in the air it's a little cringe. I get it, I gotta run away. But at the same time, I can't run away at certain points, and it's random when I could run away. So I have to, like, you know, do some math. And then I have to get ready for trigonometry. Because you gotta not hit the fireball, not land on the fireball, land on the guy, don't get run over by the guy, while also facing right because you're holding the shield. And then you can do that part, you know. You know, yeah. I think that if it was just jumping on the shields, I think that'd be cool. But because the fireballs are like literally just where you have to stand, and you can just get a bad one. You can just get one bad, like, I have to land here and I have to go left. It's over. I don't like it, you know. Oh my god. God, I tried to pick up the shield. I should have just walked away. But I didn't. You know. I would say, you know, I was thinking about this. I think I mentioned this in an earlier video. You know, this isn't really a bridge because it doesn't lead anywhere. It's more of a dock or a pier. Jump off the pier is what I would rename the game to. I don't know. You know, it's like, okay, right there, right? I was like, okay, I'll jump over one at a time as they're falling in, but it's too damn late, dude. It's too late. You know, if they're already falling in, I can't skip two, it seems like. I can't get enough test runs to know what's okay and what's not okay because I keep dying. You know? I feel like this is the most bitchy I've been, and I apologize. But, you know, I thought that this would be easier for some reason than the regular dragon. But, it is hard mode dragon, so maybe I should stop my complaining. You know? Wake up, smell the coffee. Go through some shit. You know what I mean? Let's just go through it. Let's do together. Me and you. Other person on the video. You know which one I'm talking about. Let's get through this. Together. I don't know who I'm talking to. I just need to win. And I feel like I've only gone through like half of the phases. And that's quite cringe. I just wish that there's more people holding shields. Like, where do I need to stand to get a spear, right? I need to be, like, in the middle. So I need to constantly, like, hop back. I like that the shield's just kind of broken there. That's cool. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I can do here. Because, I mean, like, you know... I just feel like once I get to that, I want to be able to just do that part over and over again, but I literally can't. I have to go through all of this. And this part, I'm like, I don't really want to go through this part again. I've done it a few times, you know what I mean? But here you know. Dude, am I just cranky today? I feel like I'm two-faced right now, and I'm just... I have, like, the side of me that's just complaining about the level, and then the other side that's like, stop complaining. Just play the game. It's weird, because normally I'm not like this, but maybe it's the day mixed with the level. You know? So... If I, like, okay, for today, I'll try to do, like, the commentary thing that I've been doing, but maybe tomorrow, I just try to, like, be quiet, power through it, but I'll record the whole thing, and then I'll, if I beat it, I'll do, like, a somersault outside or something. Can I do that? Okay. I had to try it. I wanted to see if I could, like, block the people, and then, like, a spear would drop, and then I could maybe jump over them or something. I don't know. Like, this part looks so difficult to me. And I can't get the pattern correct, I feel like, for jumping. Or I felt like on the last time I did it, I felt like I was moving further to the right than I was to the left. And I wasn't even focused on trying to get a spear because I was just trying to survive. You know? Why can't they just stop going in the lava? Maybe they should just jump over the lava like me and then kill the dragon with me. Because clearly they need to kill the dragon for some reason. You know? I was thinking about like so the levels that I like that I enjoy are the ones it's not even a difficulty thing. It's partially a difficulty thing. But part of it is like whenever it's satisfying to beat a level, that's the fun part, I think, right? Like whenever like I like the harder wacky dragon with the stick and stuff. I was thinking about it, it's like I wasn't even happy that I beat the level. I was just like, oh, okay, good, it's over. You know what I mean? Whereas this one, I'm like, I don't. I see that I'm only halfway through it, and I can't figure out the one because I have to get through all the other stuff, you know? I've been playing like Elden Ring, right? Where you dodge and you roll and you do things. And, like the bosses tell things, and the satisfying part is like whenever you beat a boss because of your persistence, right? But it's satisfying whenever you beat it because you're like, I've learned all the tricks there is. But with this, in a sense, it feels because it's random. It's like sometimes you're just like, well, it's just random. I just got the lucky cycle. I didn't get the learning. You know what I mean? It's more of a slot machine than a slot. It's more of like a slot machine that doesn't give you all the blinky, flashy lights. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I don't mean to be mad at the game, but I am a little bit. But I am. Alas, I am mad at the game. Maybe I just be mad at the game, you know? Is that okay? Can I get permission? Maybe the next episode. I was talking about angry gamers a while back. Maybe I become one. You know, I'm an angry video game guy, and I like just go like, "What is this level? Dragon shit all over me. I hate it." And I put like fart sound effects in it, and because that's what it was, right? They had fart sound effects. They had like they would like smash things because they're angry. You know what I mean? But you know, that's cool. Okay. All right. I held jump, but I didn't jump. I think it looked weird. Like, did I get clipped on the side of the shield or something? I don't know. Somebody reverse that and tell me if I got stuck on the side or something. Because if I hold jump, that's what happens, right? And so, like, during that, I was holding jump in hopes that that would keep me afloat. And I would be able to figure out where to go from there, but I was not able to. You know, it all comes from my inability to do. I need to do. Why did I do that? Why did I just do that? I don't know. Who am I? What have I become? What are these things that I have done? So yeah, anyway. I hope everybody's having a good day. I thought I was. For a bit. Dude, am I that bad? I'm really bad today. I'm unfiltered. I'm a cigarette that was rolled up and I didn't put any damn filter on it. And I'm smoking myself. I'm smoking myself over a fire with a lighter, and here I am. Here I am, smoking myself. Alright. I don't know why I decide to rush it or not rush it, you know? But here I am. Rushing it or not rushing it. You know what? Just to give myself a new feel for things, I'm gonna grab a gamepad. And I'm gonna try using a gamepad. We're gonna see how that feels. I hope it just turns on. Let's see here. Okay. Jesus. Wait, you detected I had a controller? What's the throw button? Throw button? Okay, it's right trigger. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Let's see if this allows me to just auto win. What if this was the secret the entire time, and this is what will make me better at the game? Ooh. I still do that. Alright. Okay. No. Oh, I wanted him. Okay, well maybe the controller is it. That's it. This has been it the entire time. I just needed the controller. Alright, so pro tip guys, I was showing you the hard way of playing the game, and now I will show you the easy way of playing the game. And I will also beat the game right here, right now, this instant. No one can stop me from beating the game now, other than myself, and hitting the wrong button. Hey, somebody's got to hit the wrong button. I feel like for the only time I wouldn't want a controller is the boomerangs, because I prefer to just glitch the boomerangs a little bit. Do a little bit of an aimbot on the boomerangs. Here we go. I'm gonna eventually get to a point where it's like the same as using the keyboard. Maybe this is just because I only have to use like 2 of my fingers. You know, I'm using 2 fingers rather than several. I don't know. Most games I prefer keyboard and mouse. You know, I like that. I've grown used to it. Like first person shooters, I can't do it with the controller anymore. I used to play like Xbox a lot, you know, Call of Duty, all that jazz. But now I don't even play Call of Duty. So I don't know what that has to do. I want the back button to be the reset button. I guess I could rebind these, but we're already here. I can just get used to it as well. Here we go. Yep. I don't think it's gonna do anything. I think I just got a really lucky run with that one, with the controller on the second time. Okay, here we go. Yeah. I was holding up. Let me check something really quick. Was I bad, or did holding up not move the thing up? I'm holding up. I'm holding up! Look! Look! Okay. Ah! Oh, I don't use the stick. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'll just keep that in mind. I just won't use the up. I like how every single thing that I do is like, I'm like, yeah, no, I just don't do the easier method for this. For platformers specifically, I don't think that the stick is very optimal, is my opinion. I think that the D-pad for... I needed up. I needed the up. I really actually needed up right there, and I didn't take the up. I should have taken the up. Here, I'll try to use the stick, but oh, it doesn't feel right to me. 2D planes. 3D movement. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, let's do this. For real this time. Here we go. I need the... Okay. I can hold up and go left and right on the crosspad, but it don't make the shield go up though, so I can't, and so that makes me very sad. Because now all of a sudden I need uppies, and I can't have them. I like the precision of the crosspad for most of my things. The stick is an afterthought for most games for me. Obviously if they're like adventure, what would you call it? If it has like, if it's like Dark Souls, like third person game, then the stick makes more sense because you're in a if you're in a game in which you move around a 3D environment, the stick makes more sense because you need those directions. Whereas whenever you're in 2D, I think that the two-dimensional movements of crosspad, where you can only be one or two, you know, you can either be a, you know, one of 8 directions, makes more sense. So, okay, we did it. I just immediately fail. And it's like, I wish I could just, like, redo this part where I could just do this part. If I could just practice, even if it didn't count, if I could just practice that, so that way I can at least, like, gain confidence. I like, right now, you know, I have no confidence going into that whatsoever that I'll ever beat it. I just keep, and then I'll go back to here, and I'll just make simple mistakes because I want to rush to get back to the part that I want to get to, so that way I can practice it again. You know what I mean? But it's just not, like, it's not that simple. It's not that easy. So I suffer for it, you know? So, here I am, suffering. The 3 fireballs they give me every time. Yeah? I thought I grabbed a spear. Alright. Okay. 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 I'm hyper fixated on just trying to like get through the part where I jump on the shields, right? And then like I'm like, okay, but I also need to like keep in mind that there's a fireball coming, so I need to have the shield on me to block that, and then I need to face right. So I need to jump backwards, face right, jump backwards, face right, which is what's causing my missed jump, right? Because I constantly have to like correct. And then like once I get that part down, I'm going to have to figure out when and where I can grab a spear, right? It seems like you can jump down sometimes as long as the guys don't have the sword, maybe? I'm unsure because I don't, you know, I can't test that. And it's like if I don't need to know that to beat the level, awesome. But like to get to just that part, you know what I mean, consistently is quite hard. You know? So I'm gonna go back to saying this is a Fadian game for sure. I'm gonna add it to the Steam tags. Oh my god. No one can stop me. Oh my god. I'm pressing the Y. This is why I unbound. This is why I moved the reset key away from my other hand, by the way, because I will just hit it. I'll just hit the button. It's something slightly like I don't know why my brain does this, but it goes like, yep, hit the button, and then I hit the wrong button. So, you know, here I am, still doing, trying and doing, grinding and smoldering and smearing and smudging. Blowing the fireballs. I myself might blow a fireball. I might have a fireball right here, right now. Ready. This is what they've always wanted. This is what the people have been waiting for, Sam. They wanted you to get mad at the video game. You have always wanted to become the angry video game man. And now, look at you, hitting the reset button instead of hitting the grab button. Isn't it wonderful? We're here. But yeah, so anyways, that's why I probably should like bind it to like the back button, because then it's with my other finger, which makes it harder to hit on accident like that. Which sounds like probably really dumb to some people, but like, dude, I swear to you, this dysgraphia thing, I think, I don't know, did I talk about that before? My whole family has dyslexia, but I got the non-reading dyslexia. I got the writing one, but it affects more than... I switched the stick after I picked up the shield, and that kind of screwed me up. I just shouldn't switch the stick. But anyway, yeah, so my whole family's got, like, dyslexia, but I got dysgraphia, which is with handwriting, but it affects more, just like dyslexia probably affects more than just reading. Dysgraphia affects, to me, it affects everything that I do with my hands. It's a hand-eye coordination issue, in a sense. I can still do things like really well, and I think in a way it makes me focus harder on certain emotions, certain tasks that make me better at them than other people might have to be. I don't know if that's true, but you know, and there's like some days where like it's like good, where like it doesn't really affect me, and then there's some days where it affects me a little bit more. It always affects my handwriting, like something where you have to consistently do something in an exact motion over and over again. It heavily affects that. And so like for this, I need my hand to hit the X button, but it is instead choosing to hit the Y button. And I know that the Y button is the reset button, and I know that the button I need to hit is X, and I can mentally go like hit X, and my hand still will go like hit Y. Oh, nope, not listening. You know, it's like having an overleveled Pokemon in like Pokemon. See, who? Okay, so like twice in a row, I didn't even hit a shield. I was just holding down A and going left. That's all I was doing. So am I to not hit the shields? Is it only certain guys, like random dudes, are safe to stand on, but I'm not sure which ones? Is it the guys with the spears or the swords? I thought I landed on a guy with a sword. I'm actually going to look back at this footage, and I'm going to be like, oh, it was a guy with a sword that I jumped on, and then a guy with a spear that I jumped on before, or something. I don't know. There's something irking me, and it's the fact that I can't just skip that entire phase. And so we're going to go back to that. Enjoy 60 episodes. That's right. 6-0 of Jump Off the Bridge, where I just play this level until I get past it with throwing 2 spears at once. Something that I lack the mechanical skill for. It'll be good. Oh my god. Here we go. See, like, on that one, I feel like I was right on the, right on. You know what I mean? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, and I'm going to take screenshots, or something. But anyways, that's enough for today. Goodbye, see you tomorrow, or maybe it's in one episode if I combine it. Yeah, we'll see.